Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life 100%, coming to you doing the Kitsune Foxfire deck today. The Celtic Cross for a spiritual message for this collective energy this morning. Just get us pumped up for this spring day. Happy Easter to everyone if you celebrate that holiday. I'm not doing anything other than connecting with Spirit today and doing a little meditation. And thank you for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share if you find this spiritual message helpful. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to light some sage. And we'll just get into this Celtic Cross reading with this Kitsune spread. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Okay, I just call upon my angels, spirit guides, Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, Great Mystery, Great Spirit, and this Kitsune energy to help bless me. I cleanse and clear my energy with the white light of the Holy Spirit. I ask for a mind that's clear, eyes to see, ears to hear, a voice to speak truth, and a heart that's pure. I almost said eyes to hear. Oh boy. Yeah, a mind that's clear. Thank you, Spirit. I just cleanse away all negative energy and self-doubt and self-sabotage. I'm grateful for this message today. Thank you, Spirit. And thank all of you for tuning in. Please hit the like button so that these messages get out and help other people on their spiritual ascension and transition and rebirth. I've got my God robe on today. That's what I call it, my God robe. A clairvoyant or clairaudient lady from a thrift store gave this robe to me. I could tell she was communicating with Spirit. I couldn't afford to buy it, and Spirit told her to give it to me. So I'm going to wear it today in honor of that lady that connects with the divine, and Spirit for giving me this robe, this love robe. So that's kind of my funny story about how I got this robe. I'm surprised I still have it after all the adventures I've been on, but I do. I'll give it a couple more shuffles and we'll see what this Kitsune deck has to share with us for message today to get us pumped up for this Easter day, or I don't know what holiday you celebrate for today, but happy holidays. And so at the beginning of the deck we have, this is the heart of the collective energy, is make a wish. So make a wish. I have the creation of life. So make a wish through the creation of life. You can see this girl has a orb, like light in her hands. And it's coming out of a flower. So make a wish through the creation of light, the noble one. Oop. Willing entanglement. You can see willing entanglement. This girl is bound from the waist, from the lower chest down. So she's not able to walk. She's just able to sit up in this tree with that big moon behind her. So make a wish, the creation of life, the noble one, and willing entanglement. Hope. Find a place to withdraw. Threshold. Memories of the forgotten self. Okay. Be still a while. Beneath the surface. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this Make a Wish, because that's at the heart of the collective energy for this morning. It's a really beautiful card. It looks like a dragon wishing on a star, a shooting star. And you can see the little dragon looking up at this shooting star. You can see the little butterflies. It's like this little dragon's making a wish on a star. It's a pretty card. So 25. Excuse me. So now is the time to stop all you are doing and take a moment to deeply, creatively, fervently imagine what it is you would most like to bring to life within the world, within your world. Dare to dream and to wish and to know what it is that you want. For if you do not define it for yourself, dear one, you can be sure that you will be as a leaf in the stream, and you will be taken in the direction and towards the outcomes that others decide for you. Now is the time to take your own destiny back into your own hands and make a wish. Just as you did when you believed when you were a child, before the world of adults and their jaded practicality made you shrink into yourself, only asking for a little in order to avoid disappointment. This dragon friend of the kitsune has opened the gates for you now, friend, and in this moment, this dragon invites you to make a wish, to be daring in your wish, to go back into the true heart of yourself and peel back the layers until you find the dream that your most authentic self has kept alive for you. And bring it forth now. Do not diminish yourself, dear one, for there are 1,000 others in the world who will line up to stunt your passions. Be your own hero. Stand beside yourself and make a wish now, in this moment, for this cosmic gateway will not stay opened forever. And be, dear one, as the grail turned upwards, ready to receive, for even the most holy of vessels cannot hold blessings unless it is upright. Be receptive and believe in your own good fortune and this moment of blessing, and do not delay in sending your wish forth into the golden heart of the great and mysterious universe, who in this moment is allied with your energy. So that's a great message, to continue following your dream, your most authentic dream, and to call it forth now, because there's plenty of people that'll line up to stunt your passions, or tell you that you can't, or that it's not possible, or some negatory, negative Nancy verbalization of their disbelief. So yeah, Tap into yourself before you had to shrink yourself to fit into other people's perceptions of who you're supposed to be. Be daring in your wish to go back into your true heart of yourself. Peel back the layers and find the dream that your most authentic self has kept alive and call it forth now. So, whatever you're wishing for, dare to dream. This is a reminder at the heart of this spread to dare to dream and to use your creation, the creation of light, the noble one. 35. Oops. So this entanglement was in the very recent past or the present. So this collective may have willing entanglements that maybe they don't want. They are not willing to be entangled with anymore. Um, I know that that's true for me. I was entangled into some relationships that I no longer want to be involved with, and that's affecting my present time now because I've detached from those willing entanglements. So that's part of my past. I'm not sure exactly what you're going through, but I'm sure you can relate to those experiences. And through releasing and detaching from those relationships that no longer serve my greater good, I've been able to reconnect with hope. So let's go ahead and read Hope, number 9. So releasing those willing entanglements that we thought were love, that we realize through our awakening that it is not love. It is from something familiar that we thought was love at one time, and realize, abusive relationships are not loving. And I don't like who I become when I entangle myself into relationships that are based on sickness. So, being able to reconnect with hope has been very important for me on this spiritual journey. And hope is the offering that carries us forward into the darkness, unbowed and unbroken, despite the knowledge of the true challenges which face us. Hope allows us to see the beauty and the exquisite shifts and changes within the natural world without becoming frightened of what they are omens of, the winter of the soul. When this card comes to you, you are asked to be receptive to hope and to allow its gentle, uplifting sweetness to bring joy and comfort into the days that grow cold. Hope will allow you to be realistic, but to also stay present without fear, which can cripple and inhibit our pleasure in the turning of the wheel of the year. As your life moves into a time that will bring some challenges, you are given the gift of hope, which will stay with you, helping you to see the gifts in all the moments in which others will allow the challenge to steal the meaning from them. Allow the changes to take place and treasure all the time you can spend with loved ones and with the natural world, and give yourself the time to relish in the ever changing world about you. Reach out and take the gift of hope, carry it within your heart, and let it warm you. Even as the days become harsher, even as people grow cold, know that this time is impermanent and that all will change again and again. You are within a beautiful time that will not last externally, but the offering of its beauty will stay alive in your energy for all time. Give yourself some time in nature, observe the changes, and watch others as they change too. So that's beautiful. And then, so make a wish, the creation of life, the noble one was past, and is in the past was in the past. We've been able to be noble, like the noble one, through making healthier life choices. and learning from our past willing entanglements, and reconnecting with hope, realizing that we have to find a place to withdraw to reconnect to our sacred heart, and realize what's truly important. So finding a place to withdraw is number 32. So we find that place to withdraw, a safe place to withdraw, where we can contemplate and make choices and decisions, feel at peace and safe, so that we can realize that we are on a threshold. We're on the threshold of the memories of the forgotten self. And sometimes we have to be still a while, because we cannot hear or see if we're always constantly moving. If we're always in movement and we don't take the time to slow down, we are not able to see what's beneath or feel what's beneath the surface. What's really going on internally in our minds, in our hearts, when we're so chaotic, or life is such a hustle and bustle, and we don't take that time to reconnect with our internal immortal self, we forget ourselves. And in order to remember the memories of the forgotten self, we have to be still a while and realize and not be afraid of what's lying beneath the emotional surface, of what's beneath that mask that we wear, the societal mask, or the mask that we wear for our family, the mask that we wear out in public, whatever mask that we've been told that we're supposed to wear in order to be acceptable, in order to hide the emotions that lie beneath the surface. And if we do not address the emotions that lie beneath the surface, eventually they're going to come flying out. And usually it's not in a good way, from my past experiences. So let's read 12, Be Still a While. This is the reputation. So how people involved view the seeker. So when people see us being still a while and at peace and at calm, knowing that we've addressed those feelings beneath the surface, we're more at peace. For now, dear seeker, even while you are on this adventure, the kitsune asks you to consider that it is a time to be still a while. You have traveled far and experienced a great deal. Now, these wise foxes say, it is time to rest and recuperate and be still. Still as the earth beneath the snow, quiet as the seed beneath the soil, and allow the energy about you to be rewoven and reweaved, and the energy within you to be restored and received. This is a time to pause and to breathe and to take deep space and time for yourself. In a world that encourages an endless doingness, this time of nothingness will seem difficult and strange at times, even frustrating. Yet there is a purpose, and there is so much that needs to be done in the stillness. Nature is not always in the process of growth. She moves and dances in a cycle of seasons, and the season for you now is winter, a season to be soft and quiet as snow, to rest and as the trees do, and to prepare silently. With patience for the gateways and the tests that lie ahead, you will move forward again, but for now, dear one, rest a while in this space with the kitsune of Inari, and know you will be all the better for this time of graceful, soft, and peaceful pause. So that's a beautiful message to slow down. I know after working yesterday, kicked my ass. So I'm feeling a little busted up today. I'm feeling my age today. So yeah, I have to honor myself and rest today. So that's a good reminder for me. And beneath the surface. So I'm reconnecting to spirit to remember and feel my body, know that it's tired, know that I'm tired today. I did have a pretty good rest last night, but I can definitely feel the effects of working hard yesterday. So beneath the surface, I'm thinking, yep, today's a good day to rest. I'm grateful to have the day off. And I allow myself to have those feelings and allow myself to feel my body, allow myself the rest and recuperation of enjoyment so that way I can get back at it tomorrow. So let's read this 39. There is much within the world beneath the surface. There is much within the world that can be misread when we look upon the surface. When we see with over accustomed eyes the world around us, we cannot truly see what is there. We need to experience the depth and perceptive attention when we seek to truly know something. And so, this card is urging you to go beneath the surface, which this beautiful mermaid is preparing to do. It can be easy to glide above and to avoid the depths or fall into. Oh, excuse me. It can be easy to glide above and to avoid the depths or to fail to see the true power of something. Because we look upon the ocean and see its calm, we can underestimate its strength. And this is what you are being asked to do. Do not go lightly into the deep emotional waters, but know their strength and life changing power by diving beneath the surface. Know that as you go deep, you will encounter currents and the power of the ocean, the emotional world above you. But it is not the time to stay on the surface. So many others feel this is adequate, and their lives are in many ways satisfactory. But to know the true potential of yourself and of your life, you will need to take a deep breath and dive deep. There is no need for fear or for panic. Remain calm, no matter how challenging it can seem to be beneath the world in which others seem too content to live. This life is not for you, friend, and nor are the ailments and personal stunting of growth that others experience over and over because they never found a way to go beneath the apparent nature of reality and go deep within. This being of the Kitsune realm now asks you to join her in the quest for the hidden depths of life. No, you are seeking the truth about your own soul. That is a reward worth the risk. So it is a reward worth the risk. So, like Ralph says, deep divers. Yep, I am diving deep into what lies beneath. And I'm grateful for that because it does help me connect with my true self. And it helps me make a clear wish. It helps me not waste my wish on something that won't serve me, um, to just squander that wish on something that's not meaningful, that doesn't create light in this world, that isn't noble, like the noble one, that continues in those willing entanglements that are not healthy for me, that I no longer wish to take part in. Um, After my awakening, further, and connecting with the hope that I have, through connecting with the divine and finding a place to withdraw, I realize I am on a threshold. I'm remembering my forgotten self, and I'm able to be still. Whereas in my past, I know that I couldn't be still. I had to keep moving. I think that's why I had alcoholism. I was an alcoholic, workaholic. That's what I was good at, was being a provider for my son and bringing in money, and all my emotions were lying beneath the surface and I wasn't connecting to them. Um, Although I was successful as a nurse and making money and had a home and was able to provide for my son, deep down inside, I was burnout and unhappy, and which led to drug addiction relapse and alcohol relapse and mental health issues and loss of everything. So I encourage you to be still a while, connect with your emotions and the memories of your forgotten self, and dive deep beneath the surface. Otherwise, those emotions come out in unhealthy ways if we are not aware of them. Especially during times of stress and struggle when it comes to money or, our safety and security and providing for our children. So I'm grateful for that message today because I'm going to use my wish. I'm going to use my wish for good to create more light in this world and be like the noble one through releasing willing entanglements, accessing my hope that I have within. Connecting with you. I hope that you're receiving hope from this message. If you do feel stressed today, find a place to withdraw. Remember, we're on the threshold of remembering our forgotten selves, and it's okay to be still and take time for yourself and reconnect with yourself and your emotions that lie beneath the surface, that tell you who you truly are, that may be a part of you that you've forgotten. So I'm grateful for that message today from that Kitsune deck, the Celtic. There's that little purple finch. He always sits out there and sings every morning. Can you hear him? He's going to be quiet now. There he goes. Yep, he just flew over to this nest. So taking time to be still, even while I'm doing this video, to notice that bird, when I'm high on drugs or on alcohol, I don't really, I guess I do kind of notice those things, but they're not probably as meaningful as they are today. I'm grateful that I am clean and sober today, and that I'm able to share this spiritual message with you, and know that I am a light worker, and I'm on a spiritual journey, and I'm reconnecting with my own divine being. So I'm going to get one from this Lightworkers Oracle deck just to see what the Lightworker Oracle deck has to share with us for a message today. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck is reassurance of the golden light. Hold your center. Mastering healing. Whoops. Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. That's the card I just dropped. Maybe we should read that one. Maybe I dropped it for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences, especially since I have so much synchronicity. Everything happens for a reason, even the hard shit. Learn the wisdom of the lesson and keep it moving. This is a really beautiful card. She's got flowers all over her head. So, wisdom of the Divine Feminine, number 9. Divine Feminine wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself to what you are experiencing now. The wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire to become what you seek. Surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams, and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your experiences each day. The universe supports your divine destiny, and it is helping you become all you are meant to be. When the wisdom of the Divine Feminine reaches for you, the message is clear. You are in a process of becoming more of heaven on earth. Sometimes there are growing pains along the joy such as growth brings. You may feel concerned, thinking your pain is an indication that you are failing in some way. You may judge your suffering as a sign that you are not operating at a high enough frequency. Yet, how many spiritual masters upon this planet have endured great suffering, as well as experiencing tremendous love and joy in the fulfillment of their divine destiny? Growing pains are just part of the feminine path of creation, of breaking through what has become too small for you. There is a joy in the eventual freedom, but the act of breaking through can feel painful at times. When things are difficult or you are feeling doubt, you feel that you need to do something that scares you and challenges you at the depths of your being. You are experiencing growing pains.